Knights in white satin, lifelong fairy friend. Seek outside Vilna, a queen to defend. Hourglass coven, three to abhor. You will lead allies, answer valor's call. Look above you, yes, above you, above you.
See you back at our debut.
Right. Sorry, that was longer than I was expecting.
That's all good.
Before I went and grabbed my coffee, I tried to figure out a better way to feed you guys these lines that you're going to get.
Okay.
But and I think I have.
There's going to be more.
Well, he's going to feed you lines as you use the last one, the ones that you've got. As you blast through them creatively.
Okay. So just to be clear, those don't have to be the first line we say. It's
Oh,
just
no.
somewhere in what we say we have to use those.
Yeah. Work it into it somehow. He says, "Work your magic." He says, "What's your play called?"
Well, you pick the script.
Ah, and he looks to this.
What?
Oh yeah, have you got something? He says.
Nope.
Okay, well,
The tragedy of human condition in 4 acts.
oh, ambitious, 4 acts. Okay, okay. So the rules of the play: the players must ad lib a tragedy. What you say and do is completely up to you, but find a way to incorporate stage fright's lines into the play's dialogue. Each time you deliver one of these lines, I can, generate some more. You can carry.
One quick second.
Yeah, no worries.
And he's given us these lines on a bit of paper each, has he?
Yeah, but he's going to whisper them to you as feed them
Okay.
to you as from the wings. You can
Okay, so the lines as they come, they go to a specific character, not like anyone can.
No, it's to a specific character.
Got it.
Characters you can freely move around the stage. Use the space. Use your props, and he's then Celeste gives you the eye because you've got his scepter. Enter and exit as you wish, but you each have roles and need to contribute something towards the play.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, tragedies, no doubt, involve fatalities, or sometimes, I guess.
Cool.
Of course, I will stop feeding you lines if your character dies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stapney, one of his traits is he misuses long words in an attempt to sound smarter. I think just before he goes on, he's just going to look at the piece of paper and say, I can't even say some of these words.
Yeah.
I can relate.
Okay. And looking up, let's have a look. There we are. Just moving some stuff out of the way. Okay, so I can see the stage there. You can always he says a act in 4 parts by the the Knights in White Satin, and his raspy voice goes, and he does a bow and looks up, and you can see that there's this figure in above. Probably I'll ping the area just above and off to the north, and it looks like a skeleton, a black skeleton, wearing a sort of headdress and has a veil across her face. Mm-hmm. And she lifts up these little binoculars on a stick and then peers over and looks at each of you. And I think at this point, I'll give you a handout.
A bit of scene direction. I think it should start with Swapney and Ango, and then Mavis and Celeste will approach.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
She doesn't seem to have a rib cage.
Yeah, she's creepy. She is.
I like the aesthetic.
She has multiple arms. Well, we all have multiple arms. She's got 4. And you can't see, but she's got the bell dress thing going on.
Yep.
Through the balustrade, you can see that there don't seem to be any legs or feet to speak of. Just the frame of that bell has little spikes that she can skitter around on.
Yes, circular batwing.
Mm-hmm.
Any sign of glister?
No, you don't see any. You'd expect to see an elf with the half moon mask, with the other half, the sun.
Okay.
So that's Endlin. You've got a handout for her, and she's watching. As
I think we should start with just Ungo out there, because this is his apothecary shop is where it takes place, right?
Yep.
He'll just hang around, and then Slapney can come in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ungo go. Are we going to start our play? Are we ready to go?
yes, yeah. He
Right.
And there's a smattering of applied applause from the 25, 30 or so darklings in the crowd.
All right.
All right.
Ungo goes out there, and he pretends like he's got a counter, and he's just like holding pretend bottles, and swinging them around, sniffing them, looking back and forth between two of them. And he like licks one, he shrugs his shoulders.
Stepney will walk around the corner and like pretend like he's knocking on a door and stamp his foot on the ground like he's knocking on the door. Clunk, 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 clunk.
I'm just gonna ignore that for a minute. He's sniffing like he's confused about which potion is which.
So he's gonna look around for a bit, then do it again. Clunk, 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 clunk.
No, is he gonna say anything?
No, not yet. He's knocking at the door.
All right.
He'll look around nervously, and then he's just gonna like push the door with both hands and go in.
Okay. Apothecary looks up.
And he'll go ding on the way in.
He says ding.
Yeah.
So Ungo just says right off the bat, "Did you speak?"
And I reckon Slapney's feeling really uncomfortable with this whole thing, and he looks around nervously, and he'll just burp, and he'll say, I'm a satyr.
I thought it was the braying of an ass.
I have been across the road, and he'll point towards like the crowd at the tavern, and it's possible that I have consumed too much of their fine liquor. I was wondering whether you perhaps have something that may be able to help stave off the effects of said alcohol. Good sir. Apothecary.
And goes kind of stiffly like, yes, we have strong spirits here as well.
Strong spirits.
Yes, just the thing you need.
Just the thing I need? On the contrary, I acknowledge all your faults.
What? He just looks back and forth at his bottles. What faults? What? Everything's fine.
And then I think we should walk in.
Yeah.
Maybe this will lead the way, and as he crosses the threshold, he will bow as far as he can, but with his face away from Celeste and towards the audience, showing a grimace of dissatisfaction, and say, "This way, milady. I hear this master of this here apothecary is the most skilled man in his art in this town.
You can say, are you sure it's safe? Are you sure it's safe in here?
Yes, your guards have already scouted this area.
Okay,
Not that they
okay.
have a reason to. Bloody Tapound, you love this bloody family. Yes, Melody, this way, this way.
Excuse me.
Stage fright whispers. Stage fright whispers. Ungo, am I to make a pie from these crumbs? And Slapney, it seems we're in a bit of a pickle. And what I'm going to do is just keep an eye on the chat, because as you use your line, I'll put another one in.
All right.
Sure.
Ungo's going to look up at you guys when you come in. You enter?
Oh, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
in, right? Okay. You're going to have to wait. Hi. Just, you wait. Just kind of rudely looks back at the satyr. He's first.
You dare speak of this rascal. This is Lady Cecilia of the House Vermont. She will be served immediately.
That sounds.
Seems we're in a bit of a pickle.
And say, no, it's okay. It's okay. Let him go first. Let him go first. I'm just going to check things out. And I'm going to pick up something off a shelf and say,
Very well,
not even
milady.
artists would dine on this.
Very well, milady. And then quieter in a stage whisper. Waste some even more of my time, will you?
So I mean, Ungo will like grab some potion and give it to Slapney. This
Thank you. Now, of course, this is free of charge, correct?
what? Of course not. I've got a family to feed.
Of course, and I'm part of your family,
What?
but I'm your son. Don't you recognize me? Mum? Dad?
You dare speak of
Oh!
this rascal. Why don't you conclude your business at once? We have places to be.
Careful, well, far greater than thou hath perished for less.
There you go.
Insolent brutes.
Ungo says to Slapney, like, "Oh, you've gotten so big."
He's like, yeah.
You, apothecary, are you the lord here? I bring dark tidings from afar. You would find yourself in a trouble quite soon if you don't serve us.
Well, I think that's step right up, my lady. So obviously the Slapney's taken care of here.
Who are you gesturing to, Ungo? Celeste?
Yeah, Celeste.
Okay.
And Celeste is going to say, I need a potion to make me the most beautiful lady in all of the land.
I would tear the world in two for a quaff of that potion.
Ungo's like, yes, well, it's going to be very expensive, but I can certainly make it for you.
Rotten dealings of rotten townsfolk. And that woman, spoiled brat, daughter of an even more rotten bastard. Here I am, a good man serving this vile people. Not at all buying time for others to think of things to say and do in their life.
I guess I'll just skip that one.
Oh, word.
You want some?
Bless me.
You would make a mistress of the moon if it showed on you after drinking this potion.
Can't you maybe just lay out our potions for us all at the same time, Dad? And we can drink them together.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Don't be nervous, Dad. I'm sure you can make it without any problem.
Well, here, this one is for you. And he puts one in front of, make sure that he's got the right one in front of each of them. And this one's for you, and this is... No, you come over here. No, this... No, it's too big for her. Come, you sit down. He's pointing at everybody. Trying to move them around, get everybody lined up.
We'll just like move in amongst each other as he's doing that as well, yeah. Alright. Well, this one looks like mine. I guess I should drink it. And he'll cough it down
Okay.
and burp. And then he'll say, I feel like I've swallowed a large rabbit. And then he'll turn around and say, "Why, Dad? Why? Why?" And he'll just fall over on the ground. And like he'll lie so he can stare up at Andelin.
Okay.
Say, my liege, he's dead.
Very good. And Endelyn sort of looks down and she's peering at you through her little binoculars, and she does a bit of a slow nod. And at that, some of these darklings just do the...
What manner of sorcery is this? Was it an attempt at the life of Milady? You, apothecary. Did you try to poison the lady of the lands?
I was like, poison! He jumps, like as if he's jumping up
Lies,
on the counter.
vile sorcery! Don't listen to his lies, my lady. Clearly, his guilt is evident as the sun is bright. You should have him arrested at once.
At the same
Slappy's
time,
gonna let
I'm
out a big
pointing
rock burp.
at Slappy. No! What manner of ghoul is this I see before me? Pointing at his body.
Hurts, doesn't it? To see your vile truth revealed.
All right.
And I'm going to
So
splash
his
the drink in his
music-
face and say, "No, master, he turned to stone. He's so scared. It was him."
And turning his back to the scene and towards the audience, maybe he's gonna say, "I can turn this to my advantage."
And you see stage fright sort of gesturing like a wind it up, wind it up.
Ungo's gonna point at Mavis, like, "You! It was supposed to be her! Why did you do this?"
I'm going to look and be like, "Me? What do you mean it was supposed to be me?" And look at Mavis.
Calm down, my lady. Here, have this tonic. It will calm your nerves. And he will reach over a counter, but flimsy grab wrong bottle. Here, and he'll pour a little bit for himself. See, nothing to worry about.
And she'll say, "Okay, give me that." And she'll take the bottle and drink the rest of it as she watches him die. And then Celeste will also be like, "No, what have I done? What have I done?" And fall to the ground dead.
Ungo's like, "They'll never believe me," when he looks around, and he just like cuts his throat.
Wow.
All right. And there's some applause from the crowd. They seem to be a fairly quiet lot. But
Is that because of us?
yeah, no, they're darklings, so they're creatures of shadow and not used to making a huge ruckus. So the characters have all met their tragic ends. A stage fright comes out and onto the stage, and gestures for you to rise. And he goes and he sort of holds Ungo and is it Slapney's hand?
Yep.
Yeah,
There, yep.
yeah. And then he sort of nods to the rest of you for the maid servant and the cowardly noble.
Mm-hmm.
And then he sort of raises both hands.
The bow.
Yes. And
See that? Yep.
yeah, together or as one, you all sort of do the big bow, and then with that they know that, oh, this is the end, and everyone starts applauding, and then stage fright does it again, and he does it again, trying to milk as much applause as he can out of the crowd, and then it goes quiet, and he sort of looks like he's trying to look ahead, but his eyes are sort of darting up to Endolin. And she sort of stands up, and you can't see legs, but she sort of just rises, and she gives you like a clap, just with her hands up in the air a little bit off to one side of her chin, just one of those, as she tilts her head to one side, and then she sort of turns and nods and goes back through an archway off that one, and he says, we pleased her. He says, right, well, that means you're in. Follow me and I'll take you to your rooms, and no doubt she will call for you at some point for an audience.
Very good.
Finally, very well. I'll expect my latte with soy milk. And on the double.
Right now.
And so he says, yes, of course. And he escorts you. Let's see. I'll do this on my other tab. Yeah, so he escorts you through to the quarters. I'll just bunch up a little bit. We'll move as one. Back down.
As we're following him,
Yep.
Slapney's just going to drop back next to Celeste and say, hide that scepter.
Have a plan.
Cool.
And you go back through the into the prop room, and he says the performers' quarters are down this way.
I'm going to say, I think we should stay in costume. I think she would want to see us still in costume. Since it was the play that she was excited about.
He says, no problem. That's the use them as long as you want.
Thank you.
And he heads down this little passage. Whoops. You come into a room. Let's see. I'll just move you all in as a squad. If you want to change your names back, do that. It was just I put the names there so I could remember who was who. Let's see. This room has got a bugbear in it, and there's 3 dressing tables, a mirror atop each one. The mirrors are bordered by tiny balls of bright golden light. An ornate high-backed chair on clawed feet sits before each table. Slumped in one of the chairs is a bugbear dressed as a green dragon from the neck down. You can tell just from his bugbear face. On the floor are the fake dragon head and tail that would complete the costume.
And he's unconscious or something, did you say?
No, just slumped in his chair, looking dejected. And you notice that there's many lights around the room, but this bugbear casts no shadow.
That must be Hurley.
He strikes a fairly decent resemblance to Burley, who you met.
Hurley Burley.
Mm-hmm.
So the stage fright. Who's that?
He says, "Oh, that's Hurley," and
What's up?
And Hurley's eyes
Over
Hurley's eyes open up.
What's up with you, Hurley?
Oh, I'm just here. I'm always here.
Yeah.
Why?
Why are you always here? What does that mean?
He says, I'm stuck.
How are you stuck?
Well, I'm stuck here from the creepy Lynn.
I'm gonna look at stage fright and be like, lattes now.
Okay, stage fright sort of backs out of the room and goes behind the curtain.
I'm gonna look at Hurley and be like, we're here to help you.
Hmm.
Do you want to get out of here, Hurley?
He says, oh. Yeah. Well, how are you going to do that?
Well, what do you need to get out? Looks like you lost a shadow.
I just want to get back home. Oh, yes. When you've got no shadow, they treat you like scum here.
And you say when you get back home?
I want to get back home, yes.
What stopped you from leaving?
Oh, well. I don't know how to get out. I don't know how to get home. And I'm sort of stuck here.
All right, stick with us. We have a way home.
I get all the dumb brute roles, but I play it well.
Okay,
I'm being typecast here.
Okay, you are given a new role. You, from now on, you're a noble knight on a mission.
You're joining our play.
Yeah.
You're an important part.
What say you?
Okay. Can you roll a performance? Whoever's taking point on it. You can have advantage. There's 3 that are contributing to the...
Okay. Oh, I think I should go.
Yeah.
It works. Did it? Didn't. I don't know why advantage never works. Let's try this. Ah, there you go. 24.
Hey.
Okay. He sort of stands up tall and says, well, if you think you can get me out, I'm with you.
Would you want to come with us right now?
Oh,
Yeah, you're coming with us. Just remember,
where are we going
You're-
now?
you're the hero now. You gotta be strong, you gotta be fast, and you gotta be larger than life.
I'm very good at losing my temper. It's
That
one
may
of
come in handy.
Good enough.
it's one of my skills.
I'm gonna say, have you seen a girl around with a sun on her face by any chance?
No. Maybe. I've heard of her.
What do you know about her? Do you know where she is? We want her to join our play too.
The acrobat, or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me think on it. The other actors are through there, and he gestures to the north. That's the actors' quarters. This is just a sort of change room.
Remember, just in case, I have something that doesn't require living people to be involved for the whole eclipse.
And your quarters, Hurley will pull the curtain aside and show you through.
Okay.
Walk through.
Okay, you see there's a bunch of other sort of seemingly very eclectic group, random individuals. Walls of the gloomy chamber are lined with black veiled compartments. Each compartment contains some makeshift beds. The furniture is sparse, there's a few wooden tables. Life is not fantastic as an actor here, a full-time indentured one. There's a box of junk in the corner, flickering lanterns resting here and there. And there's 5 performers. 2 of them are nervously pacing around while the others weep.
Are any of them Glister?
No.
Is there a cat
There's not.
or a large woman?
No.
Go through the list. And there's no other exits from the room?
Yeah, well, there's those curtains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the curtains, pull the curtains across and they lead to like a little sort
Sleeping.
of chamber, yeah.
All of them do?
Yes, and there's 1, 2, 3... 1, 2,
'Cause this
3,
is-
4, 5.
This is the way Stage Fright pointed for us to go see Inland, right? Or
No, it's the way to get through to your quarters. And he said,
Okay.
no doubt you'll have an audience with Endelin at some point.
sure,
Mhm.
cool. Sure, cool.
Let's
That's
keep
right.
going.
I'm gonna start peeking behind the curtains to see if I can find Glister.
Okay. I'll just move them out of the way, make it a bit easier. Okay, pull them across. The first one has 3 people in it. Lennis, Graham and Helgar. These are the 3 that you saw performing the stage practice before your play.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, oh, sorry, and move on to the next one.
Okay. A female high elf, a male goblin, and a mountain dwarf. Move on to the next one.
Oh,
Next one.
hi.
1, 2, 3 are all empty, and the last one. He's just a male human sobbing from his bunk, and he sort of looks up at you, and looks like the remains of his last makeup, the mascara and so on, is all running down his face.
I'm gonna say, oh, I'll give you your privacy.
Okay.
Our play was very effective, it seems.
Yeah. There's a
And I'm gonna walk up to one of the people in the room and be like, we've heard of an acrobat, and we'd like her to join our play. She has a sun on her face. Do you know where she is?
There's one that the one that you approach is that there's there's the guy in his bunk. There's a forest gnome that's just got her face buried in a cushion on the floor. There's a male Lightfoot halfling cries while he's studying a script that's becoming wrinkled from his tears. There's a human sort of pacing angrily while sort of muttering lines of a play. Looks like he's forcing the words into his head. And there's a tiefling who is also pacing while talking to a skull, and she looks to you and she says, "Sorry, what did you say?"
And I said, an acrobat with a sun on her face. Where is she?
Ah,
Yeah. Did you or the Cicero seen it?
Hmm?
To the tiefling. Did either you or Cicero here see her?
we have heard of her. There was twins here at one stage. The tiefling's doing the talking, and the angry one sort of stops and looks at you as well.
Is one of the twins still here somewhere?
I think she was probably held in the prison. From what the rumours say.
It's a prison.
Yes.
I was going to say this looks like a prison.
Yeah, I thought this was the prison.
No. This is the. Can't you see the opulent quarters of famous actors from across all worlds? And one guy puts his hand up and says Kryn, another one says Earth. The halfling says, I'm from the known world.
The known world, okay.
Yeah. Yes, the prison is above.
Okay.
Which one say they're from Earth?
Let's have a look. They say yes. If you go north into the foyer where the darklings linger, there's a passage off to the further north beyond like another curtain, and there's a circular staircase that goes up to the next level.
Okay, that's what we need.
So we can either huddle, go for a huddle in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we either wait here and get called for the audience, or we just go find Endelin ourselves.
Right now, there's no evidence of anyone keeping us prisoner here, so I think we should.
No,
just
no,
go look.
no. But it didn't. Stage Fright said that she'd send for us.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better to be prepared when we see her?
I think it would be better for her not to be prepared to see us.
Yeah, let's just go.
Yes.
Yep. All right, let's do it.
And if we get caught, we'll be like, oh, we thought that you told us to go there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. In our costume still? Are we going?
Yes.
Just a moment. Helgala?
Yeah, Helgalar looks across at you, and Helgalar was one of the dwarf amongst the group that was doing the play earlier.
Are you familiar with certain... what was his name? The guy that we just sent.
Patri?
Duke or Prince he was? Or something?
The elf prince.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? Algarthus.
Algarthus, yeah.
Yeah. Are you familiar with him?
Do I know Algarthus?
Yeah.
No.
Never mind then.
Yes. And then he sort of, then they go back to speaking with their two other actors, trying to work on how to improve the performance from just before.
Good.
And so, what's the plan then? Are you all going to just leave then at this point?
Yep. Just straight up, walking over to...
Walking around like we're meant to be there, kind of thing.
Head over to the next
Yeah.
area to the north.
Walk
proper,
into like
right?
Over
the
here, right?
top room.
Yeah.
And if anyone approaches, we just yell at them to bring us some random stuff like gluten-free toast.
We're still waiting for our lattes.
Yeah.
All right, so you move back.
That's what we're doing. We're going to see what's taking so long for our lattes.
Mm-hmm.
You go back to the prop room, and that's where they were talking about further north.
Up north.
Okay.
I'm gonna
We own the
peek
place.
through this curtain.
Okay.
Okay. You peek through the curtain, and opens into a much larger area with dividing walls. There's a number of couches, a few of the little shadowy cowled figures. It's a magnificent hall though, lined with stone bookshelves, housing a housing a whole library full of leather-bound tomes. Seated around a table toward the centre, there's cloaked figures reading from overstuffed armchairs, and there's a couple of goblins in the room up ladders, elderly bespectacled goblins fetching books for the three slender cloaked figures.
I'm going to say, should we sneak through or should we just walk through like we own the place?
I think the
I'm
latter.
all for the latter. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Mavis, you go first.
Okay, so Mavis strides in like he owns the place.
Make way, stars passing through.
Okay, can you do a deception with advantage, Mavis?
Okay. Deception. Where are you? There you go.
Oh, natural 20. Nice one.
Oh, 80.
Okay. So they just sort of look up at you and then go back to their books. A couple of the goblins sort of look over their glasses at you. But they're not really just watching you come stride in.
That means she's going to follow close behind Mavis.
Okay.
Yep.
They don't challenge you either.
Autograph session will be held later.
And I think they said the actors from before said the prison is to the stairway to the prison is to the northwest.
Okay, then north or west.
So just one.
Yeah, there's two. One passage and one curtain from the room that you're beyond, but also another exit that goes out to outside to the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm confused. We're going to Evelyn's right now, right?
Well,
No, I think we're going to go try to get Glister.
to help us out with Evelyn. And Don.
I mean, Lister without her twin.
Once we find them, we can call the.
Yeah, we're going to whistle. We can call the rest. Yeah.
Cool.
And then hopefully those people, that distraction will show up when we're trying to talk to Andalyn.
Yeah.
So head up. Oh, hang on. So there's a stairway and a door, or is that a window?
No, this one's a door. Well,
Should
most
we
of
go up?
yeah.
What do you reckon? Should we go up the stairs, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Head up the stairs.
Stairs to upper levels. All right, you head up the stairs.
Yep.
Just grabbing your tokens. Okay. Can you see this okay? I'll shift ping to bring you in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's double doors to the west. You come up into a passage with 4 lights around you. And there's 2 what look like suits of armour to either side of that door. And there's also, the other way, what looks like some sort of huge mechanical apparatus with suns and moons and cogs slowly spinning around like a celestial orbiting model. Passage is 10 feet wide.
Not gonna lie,
I
I'm not
think the
feeling it.
prison is behind the guards.
Are they
those
guards?
guards
So?
at the end, or are those little statues, or what are those?
They look
Yeah.
like little. They look like suits of armor, about goblin size. But looking at them closely, well, from 10 feet away, they're quite rusty. They've got halberds.
Okay.
The door is featureless, similar to the front door.
I'm going to ask Celeste what she makes of this astronomical system over here.
Yeah, do I recognize anything about it because of
Um,
my star stuff?
Can you do a? Let's see. Having a look at it, there's a cylindrical chamber, whirring contraption bolted to a revolving metal disc, metal spheres and sickles attached to long ends of arms. The apparatus is inlaid with characters from strange alphabets. Smoky wisps in the shapes of letters rise from the contraption as it revolves, and the whole device hums and crackles with electricity. There's 3 goblins with overalls and tinted goggles. They use brooms to sweep the floor, seemingly untroubled by the noise. Let's see. And looking up. Can you do a let's see, you could be your choice. You could do religion or just investigation with advantage for you, Celeste.
Do investigation.
Okay.
Not very good at. 11.
Okay. You don't notice. You don't know sort of what it's associated with, what religion or anything like that, and the runes and things. But it looks like it's the sort of thing that might be used to try and divine the future. The contraption.
I'm going to relay that to everybody else.
Okay.
Oh, that's no good.
It looks like it's powered by electricity, and there's an 80-foot tall lightning rod forms its main vertical axis through the middle.
I mean, it does explain a few things, like, random carriage waiting for us in the middle of nowhere, with invitations.
Is there an off switch? Just flip that one to off.
I've got a handout for you, which I'll show.
I don't think the prison's that way.
I am a bit confused. Wasn't Evelyn kind of paranoid about all the suns and moons? And here he's
yeah.
full of them.
About an eclipse, yeah.
This is when the moon obstructs the sun.
Maybe that could be done here.
Is there a
Yeah.
sun out there somewhere?
Did the prophecy
Yeah, it looks like it.
specify
Yeah, it looks like
solar eclipse?
you can see.
The round one
see.
should be the sun.
Yeah. The top corner there's a sun, and probably a couple of things in here that could be stars or suns.
They're all like moving around the center, right?
Yes, there's a central spine, and which they're all orbiting around, but there's this sort of diamond-ish type of thing in the center, channeling energy.
How fast is this going? Is it like whirring several
No.
revolutions around us, or is it just like very slowly tracing some patterns?
Slowly.
Okay. There's several moons and suns. I don't know how to really
Yeah.
get anything from that. All right. Well,
Unless at a particular moment it all lines up to
Yeah.
having the moon covering the sun, but
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's
when-
like multiple moons and suns. When is
yeah, but there might be some moment where it just has the
they're all
moons
lined up
covering the
perfectly?
sun. But yeah, how we determine that would be difficult.
All right. It looks like there's multiple hallways coming off that room, right?
Yeah, there are. There's you haven't gone in there, but you can see 2 doorways at least from where you are. Celestial closest, I think.
Does it look like it would be safe to move around the outside? I mean, there's goblins in there, and they seem okay, right?
Yeah. There's goblins in there with their overalls and their goggles on, and it's not like spinning around like you'd be jumping and ducking and diving and weaving. It's not like an obstacle course or anything. No ninja run necessary.
All right.
There's no on-off switch that you can see.
Well, I think I want to look down those hallways.
But do you reckon the prison's there, or why are we going?
I don't know.
So,
I say
would
the prison's probably back where the armor is.
Yeah, that's
Well, you want to look in there?
I have. Maybe we should look in there first, and then we'll go into the other rooms.
yeah. Or I
Alright.
mean, I guess if we do look in there, there might be another way around into the prison. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Why would there be? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go if you want to take a look.
So you said it's a double door? Can I just push it a little bit so there's a tiny crack in the middle and take a look?
It was featureless. I think the door.
Yeah, it was featureless.
Featureless. But isn't it? Is it a double door?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so if I push it open just a little bit, then there'll be a crack down the middle, and I can look through it.
Okay, yep. You go to give it a bit of a push. As soon as you touch it, similar to the front door, a large skeletal version of Enderlin's gaunt visage appears on the door.
Uh-huh.
It opens its mouth. You shall not pass back. I command you.
Okay, so can I ignore that, or
Well, yeah. Well, you're pressing on the door, but
okay?
as its mouth opens, because it seems as if it's not an illusion. It's as if the door itself is reshaping, and as it opens, its mouth, there's actually a hole in the door which you can see through, because there's red light on the other side, just like they are here, and the mouth is probably about 1 foot high and 3 feet wide as it speaks.
Did you jump through it?
Ungo size.
Well, I mean, what do I see? You said there's an opening.
When it speaks, the mouth is open and you can see
yes.
jump through the mouth.
Yeah. It's. Sorry, Ungo. What was the question?
What's it? You said I can, so I should be able to see into the next
Yeah,
room.
yeah. So looking through the sort of 3 foot wide hole, you can see it opens into an empty room.
There's nothing in there, huh?
Oh, there's doors and things going off from that though.
Okay, well, just open it the rest of the way. Open the door.
The door doesn't seem to be budging, but
okay.
and the mouth says, "What are you doing? Hey, stop that!" And as it does, the mouth opens and closes.
I'm just gonna turn around and look at the party and shrug.
I'm gonna say we're looking for more people to join our play, and we've been sent this way.
It says, "You cannot enter."
What's
And-
behind there?
We can see behind the Ungo. I think all of you can probably see through this little sliver. And as you move, if you move from side to side, it'll give you, as you talk to the creature within, you get a bit of a that's talking to you. You get a bit of a sense.
Can anybody turn this magical effect off?
I don't
I
think
think-
I have anything.
I mean,
I think we should try and jump through its mouth. Just jump through.
I'm
I
scared it's gonna like set off an alarm.
I don't want to
probably
get bit
will.
in half.
True.
I would try to dispel, but I kind of would rather not use up my magic before we fight evil, powerful witch.
Yeah, no, yeah, probably not. Have a close look at these suits of armor.
Yep. So they're pretty intact, even though it's rusty. Looks like they've been there a long time because they're not. They've got the skeletons of a goblin within. You know, you lift up the visor, and there's a grinning goblin skull within it.
Try and like move the. Have they got like some sort of weapon there, like an axe or something?
I've got a halberd.
Try and see if I can take one out.
Okay, yeah, you can. You've got the tape. You've got the halberd.
Okay. Say, hey, door.
What?
And as
Didn't
soon
I
as
tell
I'm
you
gonna
to
try-
leave? Didn't
as soon
I
as
tell
it
you
says,
to
"Well,
leave?
I'm going to stick the halberd in there so I can get it open.
Okay, all right. Can you roll? You can either do sleight of hand or athletics and try and muscle it in,
Athletics, yeah, definitely.
or-
Athletics.
or acrobatics as well if you want to try and do the
No,
shifty.
I'll go athletics.
Okay, roll. You do your roll.
21.
Oh,
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
It's not coming through? Okay, it's not coming through for some reason, but yeah, 21.
so when the creature opens its mouth, the image of the skeletal Enderlin opens its mouth wide to say, "What did I say? You must leave!" And you sort of jam the spike of the halberd under the front teeth.
Kick the bottom
yeah.
bottom right towards the door.
Yeah, and as soon as you do that, and the mouth is continuously open now.
I guess we're going through.
Yeah, snap and you'll get through.
And it's still about 3 feet wide, but now it's about 2.5 feet tall. You can crawl, slither. It's about.
Grab that other halberd and wedge it in there the other way.
The eyes open wider as you.
All right, that seems safe enough. I'll jump through there.
All right. Okay.
As everyone's going through, maybe we just entertain the door with some cool questions like, "What do you do for a living?" or "How often do you floss?" And what kind
I
of
think
toothpaste are you using?
you got something in your mouth.
Yeah.
All right. You get through, and Mavis, you're climbing through as well.
Yeah, but as the last one.
Okay. And finally, you all get through. The mouth is still jammed open with the 2 halberds.
Can we open it from this side?
No, it looks like it's in the same state from the other side.
All right.
Let's move quick, eh? Go down and
Yep,
have a look.
I'm gonna start. I'll go up this way and start checking.
Okay,
Nothing in here.
let's have a look. There's 4 cells sealed by stone doors branching off from the walls of this empty chamber, and there's stone levers jutting from the walls next to the doorways.
Pull a lever.
Okay.
Or maybe can we see through the cell doors?
You already pulled a lever.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. 3 of the cells are open and unoccupied. Just
Okay.
so I can.
Which one's closed?
Hang on. I'll just. The one to the south is still closed.
The one next to Ungo there.
Yeah, the one next to you, Ungo. So you pull the lever.
Pull the lever.
That's the first thing you did. Instinctively.
Oh, it's a lever.
Yep.
Or never.
Goblin, he pulls levers.
And there's an elf, her face partially hidden by a sun mask, is curled up on a divan, reading a book while sipping wine from a thin crystal goblet. There's other items in the cell, including a crystal decanter. She lives better than the actors. A crystal decanter of wine, and then there's a bowl of figs on a small table next to her. A gold-embroidered wall tapestry depicting a wooded elven realm, and a porcelain chamber pot decorated with gold filigree.
Even though he's too short to be a stormtrooper, Ungo goes straight in.
That's perfect.
Hi, we're gonna rescue you.
Ask her if she knows where Glister is.
That looks like Glister. It's not a huge woman though, so our mission has failed.
Yeah. Oh, still early. Oh yeah, let's bust her out of here.
She says, "Oh, are you here to rescue me?"
Yeah, I just said.
Yes, we are.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Oh. Where are we going?
To your sister.
Just one moment, and she looks under the divan and pulls out some slippers.
Yes, the floor is quite cold.
It draws the warmth.
Is there anything you need a hand with here at all? Or?
She says, "Oh, well, tell me. I need my sister."
Yeah, we're gonna go find her. We know. Oh, sorry, we know where she is. We're gonna go reunite you with her.
Are you a powerful butler?
A powerful butler.
She says, looking at you, Mavis.
Oh, right, the costume.
You
Yes, I am the butler to surpass all other butlers. I'm the butler.
And you look quite strapping there, Sir Rabbit. But I can't quite tell. You're looking a bit rabbity in the face, but you've got horns.
It's all part of the costume we were wearing in a play before. So rabbit is the right direction to think in.
So you are rescuers. You are a team.
Oh yeah, yep. We've spoken with Gleam. She knows we're in here looking for you.
Well then,
in fact, all we've got to do is blow a whistle and she'll come running.
There's a few ways out of this place that I know of.
You know where Andelin is?
If we're getting out, well, Andelin will be in her chamber.
Where's that?
Andelin's room. Let's see.
You know what, this place is very complicated. Why don't you just show us the way?
Yeah. She says Andelin's room is above.
Do you know what that weird room is with all the stars and the moons? And
Oh yes, it's where it's Andelin's raison d'etre. Raison.
Oh, well, let's just destroy that.
Yeah.
She divines the future and examines all potential threads and determines which potential threads have the most likelihood of occurring.
Okay, so if we destroy that, then she won't know our plan.
Yeah, and also she might come down and see what's going on, and then we can.
She's invincible without an eclipse, I must say.
Yeah, no worries about that. Very easy.
She can be destroyed for good.
How?
Well, there's a moon prop in storage. If I were to stand behind that while wearing my sun mask, the moon would eclipse the sun. This might be an eclipse.
What if your sister stands in front of you?
Oh yes, my sister.
And would that in itself destroy her, or does that just make her vulnerable?
Well, she would know that her doom is at hand.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so we'll whistle then. Blow the whistle.
well, maybe we should make sure we're in a position first before.
Alright, so let's go find her chambers
Yeah.
and then blow.
Perfect.
If we are on the run, there are 3 ways out of here. My sister and I, there are some Fey beacons, a ring of them, and from there, if we go and we think of the Witchlight Carnival, that is how we can get back to our home, the Witchlight Carnival. It's not too far from here.
Already ahead of you.
Yeah. I think we need to free. What's her name first? Sabina.
You'll need to go to the belfry then. That's above. I heard some goblins talking about it. It's one of the turrets, highest. And Evelyn and Endelyn boarded the belfry up to prevent others from ringing the bell. Apparently, it's the safest, fastest way to reach the Palace of Heart's Desire.
Yeah, regarding that, haven't you happened by chance to see a unicorn's horn just laying about?
I've seen Endelyn waving one about.
Okay.
Right.
And last obligatory question: any large women?
Ooh. She looks at you a bit oddly.
Have you seen any women of
She says,
larger size around anywhere?
Sure.
I'm
Asking for a friend.
okay. No.
Okay.
She's heard of giants in the Palace of Heart's Desire.
Oh,
Perfect.
There you
there we go.
Fomorians.
All right. Should we go find Endelyn and get that unicorn horn?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So we got Glista. Where is she? There she is. Oops. Go. And there they are. I think you've the same picture is what you saw from Gleam. Okay, so where to from here? You're heading back out to the orrery?
Does that stairway keep on going up?
Oh yeah, it continues upwards as well.
Okay, so
Okay, let's keep going.
Well, I mean,
Unless we
is
have
there
some way
point
to
of going
destroy or
anywhere
disable it.
else?
Oh, missed that. Sorry.
Is there a point of going anywhere else without the unicorn horn and then gone? There's not much we can do.
yeah, so it's either straight up, or do we want to do anything about her orrery thing first to see if we annoy her and just forget about that?
I don't know what we can do about that thing.
Yeah, all right, let's just head upstairs.
Where's Eleanor when she's needed with her fireballs?
Yeah,
and
yeah. They'd probably do it, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Head upstairs.
Just
Oh,
go
no.
hit it with weapons, That's about it.
Sorry.
We could just go smack it with weapons. That's about all we got right
Yeah,
now.
we could just try to destroy it.
Well, I mean, there's 3 goblins there that are clearly doing stuff to make it keep working. So, if they weren't doing that,
If we check those other rooms, there could be something.
yeah. But I mean,
Well,
is it
maybe-
worth the trouble?
We
Maybe
can just go to
stay.
Endelyn right now.
Let's go, Endon. Let's go upstairs.
Okay, so upstairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I'll just grab you all. I think some are... Where's Gleam? I can see 3 of you or on top of one another. Oh yeah. Okay, so you head to the staircase, spiral up further. and you go down a short passage. Ungo, you're at the front there. Whoop. And there's a thin balcony, circular, with a bit of a rail. There's a passage beyond, but over this balcony looks down onto the orrery of tragedies. There's also double doors. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Oh, I see. We're over here now. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe we should head across the other side there and keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You can move yourselves to where you want to be.
Oh, there's
Oh,
double
you
doors
mean
there,
over
right?
here? Oh, yeah. So
Well, these
as soon as you go
Outside,
through, there's double
the
doors not
chambers
too
over
far
here.
away. Yep, Mavis, you get around the other side. Ungo and Slapney, you're at the Mavis, you can see.
ask Glister which way the quarters are.
Oh, through those double doors.
Okay.
Okay, that's good then.
Okay.
Okay, I think Ungo is going to go ahead and blow that whistle in because this looks like what
Yes.
they agreed to.
Blow the whistle.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so blow the whistle.
It'll
You
probably
can't-
take a minute to get here.
Yeah, you can tell it's
Yeah.
working, but you can hardly hear it. It's just a very high pitch.
Uh huh.
Bear with me
All
a
right.
second.
Okay. I guess let's get in position to kind of open this thing.
Okay.
I'll stand back a little ways, like actually across, so I can see directly in.
I still think going in like we're meant to be here a little bit.
Okay, that's fine if you want.
Maybe the first approach.
Let me
Kind
back
of like
up
kill
across
some
the way to
time while we wait for the backup.
cover the entrance and hide, and maybe you guys can go talk to her.
I mean, before we go in, we'll just huddle up and maybe she would. I think he would go around giving everyone a little pep talk,
Okay.
like handing out inspiration like a candy.
Nice.
Now, I think those yellow dots can go. They were from last time we had a battle. But you could
I
use
think that's something to do with the ticket. That's
Yeah,
something to do with the
the-
ticket.
Yeah.
invitations.
Oh, that's right. So we don't need them now. You've
Yeah.
already used them.
Okay, so I don't know if that would be allowed, but before we go in, I would like to give Ango, Celeste, and Slapney inspiration one each.
Yep. Okay. So
Okay,
you
yeah.
give them each a unique pep talk to each one, and
Yeah.
you've all got bardic inspiration. How long does that last?
10 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah.
10 minutes, yeah.
Yep, 10 minutes.
All right. So Ungo, so Slapney, you're right near the double doors. Ungo, you're across 20 feet away on the other side of the chamber, and Mavis and Celeste, you are further back down the passage. Also
Okay.
with an eye on the double door.
Well, so do you guys want to talk to them then? Maybe so you're going to talk to her, or should we just kick the door in?
Well,
We talked to her.
it doesn't hurt.
You guys going to come over here then, or?
I thought the doors were over on the other side, so
Right.
Oh, that's the door. Okay.
not the same thing I did.
Okay. Slap the try and. What is there a handle on the door or anything like that?
Let's see.
Ungo's hiding. This looks like there's some kind of railing or something on this end. Ungo's trying to hide.
Yeah, there is some cover on the other end. No, it's got handles.
Alright. Slapney will just touch the door and touch the door handle and open it.
Okay.
Try and open it.
Yep. You put your hand on it and you go to give it a shove, and this skeletal hand of force appears and just pushes you back. You need to do a strength saving throw.
Strength save.
Yes.
Let's see if this one comes through. 13.
Oof.
No, they're not coming through for some reason.
Okay. So you
You can use your inspiration on that if you feel like it needs to be strong.
I might as well. What's that die? What die is it? Die 8 now?
die 8, yep.
The D8, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wonderful.
14.
Oh, okay. All right. So Mavis, you see Slapney put his hand on the door, and then this massive, hand as tall as him just comes ghostly through the door and pushes him off the balcony. His arms and legs flail, and he does his best impersonation of Hans Gruber, and and he falls down into the Ori of Tragedies.
Ooh.
What a tragedy.
And you hear clang, bash, goof, gish, poof, doof, as he takes 18 points of damage.
18.
Ouch. How much? 18. Ow.
18. Yeah.
Is that, something's not working here. 18. Done.
Yeah. On top of that...
So he's on the floor below now, right?
He's on the floor below, yep. And
How far down was it?
20 feet.
20 feet.
It's just you hit many things, and the Ori's operational and electric.
Okay.
And arcs of lightning come shooting towards you as you pass by these lightning rods. Can you roll a dexterity saving throw as well as you twist and turn your way down?
Gee whiz. Okay, here we go. Net 20.
Ooh,
Okay,
nice.
all right. So a 39 hit point lightning bolt misses you, and you land on the floor. You're not wearing metal armor, are you?
No.
Okay, all right.
Studded leather. It's not
No,
metal
that's
armor,
okay.
it's not.
That's okay.
So, when you say a 39 hit point lightning bolt missed me, am I taking half damage or
No.
no? Okay. And he's on the ground.
Oh, sorry.
He's on the ground now?
It does. You've got a singed scorch mark across your back where it took you out and did 19 damage.
19. Wow. Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's taking the wind out of me.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Can you hope right back up?
And what I'll do now is open up initiative.
Oh, nice. Quick token.
Now, I really wish this was working. I might have to tell you mine.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
12.
okay. That was Slapney's at turn 12.
Just going to reload both of these and see if I can get it to work.
By the way, initiative is ability check, right? So technically, if you really want to, you can use inspiration for that too. To add to your initiative.
Okay.
My initiative come up there? I don't think so.
No, I haven't seen it come
There
up.
it is. 14.
Okay, 1 second.
There it is.
You
It
just,
was 14.
okay.
You need to click your token first.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll with my token selected, or do you just want to use the 14?
That's fine. Just use the 14. What's your dexterity bonus?
+2.
Okay.
But that was included in it.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just as a tiebreaker. That's all.
Oh, okay.
sort descending. Right, so we've got Mavis. So you've just seen Slatney take a dive, take a lightning bolt, and he's flat on his back on the floor there. What do you want to do?
The door. Yeah. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna step aside, wait for the door to open,
Okay.
and I will hold an attack with a crossbow. I will
Okay.
stand somewhere right here
Okay.
for enemy to appear. And that's it.
Okay. All right. Next then, Celeste.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to use my wild shape to take on a starry form.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to transform into the chalice.
Okay. Archer, chalice, dragon. Is that right? So we've got chalice. Yep. The starry face we're using for that. You take on your starry form.
And then let me take a look here what I have for spells.
Is that a bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Slapney's down below us, right?
He is, yeah. You can see him. He's only 20 feet away from you.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
Oh, no, never mind. That's a bonus action. Can't do that.
If you're looking at healing, the other non-healing spirit ones, I think apart from healing word, regular action.
Yeah,
Touch
I
is
have, I was going to say I have Cure Wounds, but it's touch.
Oh, so yeah.
I mean, I think from here, it'd have to be Aura of Vitality, which is a big spell,
Yeah.
but could be useful.
Let me see.
I don't think a lot of druids have it though.
Anyway.
I have Aura of Vitality, but I have to use a bonus action to cause one creature to regain hit points.
Well,
But I
yeah,
mean, I'm going to actually...
It's
You
a
can
spell
cast it.
that restores hit points, right? So doesn't it trigger
Yeah.
Chalice when you cast it? Not every time you use the bonus action, just when you cast it.
No, the Aura of Vitality, use it as an action to cast it, and then on each of your turn as a bonus action, you can
Yeah,
have one
but-
creature
Yeah.
restored.
I think I'm going to use my... I'm going to use my action to cast it.
Okay.
I won't be able to use it this round.
Trigger the Chalice, though.
Healing energy radiates from you in an aura, 30 feet radius. Until the spell ends, it'll move with you, centered on you, and you can use a bonus action to cause a creature, including yourself, to regain. So they won't regain right now, but they will regain.
Ignore that roll.
But the Chalice says when you cast a spell that restores hit points, somebody gets the 1d8 plus 3. So doesn't it trigger Chalice?
Oh yeah, I'm just interpreting the aura of vitality itself. Okay, so I'm going to put an aura on you. So I've already got one just for a little bit of light. It's because of you taking on your starry form, but I'll just change that to 30 foot.
So kind of as a ruling on your part, do you want the chalice to activate on that when I actually cast the spell or every time I use the spell?
We'll have to look if it says when you cast a spell.
Yeah, it says when you cast a spell that restores hit points, you or a creature within 30 feet regains 1d8 plus 3 hit points.
Yep. So on casting the spell, so now you can cause Slatney to heal.
Okay.
Because you did the chalice before you cast the spell.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
So
Slatney,
that's
You
only going to happen once for Aura of Vitality, right? It's
Yes.
Sorry,
It doesn't
Yeah.
heal again when she uses the bonus action.
no.
no. So
yeah,
not-
that's what I
it
was
not-
wondering.
That was 9, was it?
Yep, 9 health
Yeah.
back, Slatney.
Thank you.
As the cup runneth over. Right, so that's you, Celeste, unless you want to do any movement.
I am going to move I'm going to move just here. And then I'm done.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Something happens. You're not sure what. But you hear a growling sound on the other side of the door. Slapney, what do you want to do?
Oh, so he's lying on the ground.
No, you're in a tangle of metal, but you're not prone, if that's what you mean.
Okay, so I'm just down on the ground floor.
Yep.
The goblins, what are they doing? Anything?
They're looking around at you, quite shocked.
They're quite shocked. Try taking a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll just I think he will cast Cure Wounds on himself,
Okay.
and he'll just start running back up the stairs.
Yep.
And he'll just shout at the goblins as he runs past. You're supposed to have that thing shut down.
Yeah. They say, "Don't cross the beams." Um,
Alright, so he's going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on himself.
okay. And what's your jump? How far can you jump?
Only 15 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not jumping up through that lightning again. that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't know why it's not working, but I'll roll it over here.
I'll work out how far you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got 30 feet movement.
Yes.
Okay. So you get to the staircase. You're at the bottom of the staircase.
Can you jump on top of that?
No.
I could as a bonus action. I could use my jump,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to do that at this stage. I don't
Okay.
think. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Yeah, that'd
Do
be
you dash or heal or?
not as a bonus. I cast Cure Wounds as
Oh,
my
did
action.
you? I missed that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yep. And just move.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything I can do in my bonus action. So yeah, I'll skip on.
Okay. Let's see. All right. You hear a sort of ripping and tearing and so on, and something else happening, a growling, roaring sound on the other side of the door. Everyone? Ungo.
I guess I already in an attack with my short bow in case Endelin or any other threatening creatures enter my line of sight,
Okay.
and that's all.
Mavis.
I'm gonna yell out, like towards the door, like, I've got a package from Mrs. Mandolin, and I will hold Mind Sliver cantrip for when I see some
Okay.
targets.
Okay, Celeste.
Oh, I don't want to touch the door. I'm going to. I think I'm going to shoot the door with my bow.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
11.
Okay. It hits. You can't really miss a door, but the arrow shatters and it doesn't doesn't do anything to the door.
All right, and nobody else slapped me didn't make it into my aura, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. The door opens. Oops. Yep. The door opens, and it just opens with a sort of as if it's just been ripped apart. Doesn't come off its hinges. As you hear this growl. Oh, I'll move the door for you. Just bear with me for a sec. There it is. Okay. And this enormous tiger comes launching through.
That seems threatening. I would shoot at that.
Yeah. Reasonable.
Yeah, I'm gonna unleash the Mind Sliver as well.
Okay. Do your Mind Sliver. You roll your shot. Let's see. Mind Sliver.
Yeah. So Mind Sliver is what saving throw? To do intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of my things so that it has to subtract a d6.
Okay. From its saving throw?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is 15, I think.
Oof. Okay.
Yep.
Alright,
Ooh.
it fails.
Nice.
Nice work.
It takes 2d6 damage. And each has disadvantage on next saving throw. Makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Did 14 hit its AC?
14.
Sorry, not disadvantage, minus d4. On the next saving throw.
Okay. Checking. 14 hits, Ungo. So your arrow sinks in.
Figured it would. That does 18 piercing damage.
Oof.
Nice.
Okay. That's a big hit. And it's sort of in full stride. Takes a Mind Sliver as soon as it launches. It leaps across this gap. Takes 18 damage and goes barreling into you, Ungo.
I was hidden before I shot. It leapt at me?
Oh, it's just leaping across the across the thing. You can roll a dexterity saving throw to dodge out of the way.
19.
Okay.
Nice.
So you manage to
Roll to the side.
Yeah.
The James Bond roll.
yeah. And this creature sort of stops like the Flintstones and spins around. Now, it was sort of launching towards Glister, but didn't want to slam into the wall. But lands there and says you and Glister. So I'm just going to roll d20. Alright, it turns to Glister. And tries to claw her. This is from a pounce. Let's see. It hits her. Does damage. And and tries to knock her down so that the claws are sort of on the chest or whatever, but she sort of manages to, move to one side and quite nimbly dodge it. But she's taken a fair bit of damage there, 12 damage from the claws. Slapney, you're at the base of the stairs.
Okay. So he's at the base of the stairs. How far up the stairs is it
It's
going to be?
20 feet.
Or, okay, so can he see anything upstairs from where he is? Like see what's going on at all?
No. You can hear a. So you've heard a saber-toothed tiger before, if you recall. So you know the roar of a saber-toothed tiger. You know there's one up there.
All right. So I don't know if I'd get away with this. Let me just check. It's advantage of my rotate roll. Yeah. Okay. 30 feet. And so it's going to take me 20 feet to get up the steps. Is that right? Is that what you said?
20
Yeah,
to get up the top, yep.
20, and then... Oh, these 10 feet squares they are too,
Yeah.
right. Okay, look, I think all he can do is, run up the steps. Dash. And with that, he's probably going to be able to get to, I think, about here. Jeez. About there,
1, 2, 3.
I think.
Yes, and that's with the dash.
That's the dash, yeah.
Okay.
Probably one more there, I think. Yep. Yeah, nothing for bonus action. I don't think there's any point.
Okay.
Really?
Mavis, you would see a scorpion, enormous, and this one sort of skitters and clings to the walls as well, and crawl. It's sort of partly with some of its legs on the railing itself, and so it's quite high up. It's got some, 3 of its legs on the railing and 3 of its legs on the wall. And what's its speed? Ooh, might actually have gotten to you. It skitters very quickly. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it had to dash to get to you. Ungo.
I'm gonna disengage with my bonus action.
Oh, nice. Yep.
And then move, squeeze past Slapney.
Okay.
And as I'm moving, I'll fire some more arrows at this saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
So I'll try this short bow shot, and that I will add my inspiration to that.
Okay.
Give me
Nice.
16 to hit for 15 piercing damage.
Nice. 15 damage. Does a huge... You get it in the throat. You can't take another one of those.
And then I'll shoot at it again with my extra attack.
Okay.
And that's 14 to hit for 20 more.
Oh, okay. You do 20 more. Clearly sinking it in right on top of where the other one was. The creature dies, but instead of dying, it just grimaces and shape changes and changes form and melts. And
Interesting.
And before you is Scabatha Nightshade.
Oh.
Finally.
And she says, "You again."
Cool. So let me action search.
Okay.
It's like it was just like, "Yep, me." You shoot at her again.
Okay.
And I'll use one of my precision shots on that.
Okay.
That's gonna make it 15 to hit.
Armor class 15 misses.
All right. So then I'll shoot at her again.
Yep.
And I guess. Trying to decide whether to use the sharpshooter shot on her for 15 miss. I'll try it.
Okay.
And it's gonna miss.
Armor class 7. I just wouldn't have batted anyway. May as well have gone for it.
Yep. I'll let that one go.
Okay, so 3 arrows go sailing. Or 2 arrows kill her former form and reveal her. Right, so that's you, Ungo. Mavis, you're in melee with a giant scorpion.
Does Glister have a spot in the initiative?
Oh, no, I have to add her in. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
We're back at the top of the round. She should have gone at least once already.
I'll just put her here now.
Sure.
Okay. She holds out a hand, and this ray of pure sunlight shoots out at Scabatha. hitting armor class 23 and doing 9 radiant damage to Skabatha.
Right.
Okay. Skabatha also needs to do a saving throw.
Minus D4 on that.
Oof, okay. And what's the saving throw is against... This is a sunray. Wisdom, wow. Wisdom's, she's pretty wise. This... So she rolls a 15. And what did you say? Minus how much?
Minus D4.
Minus D4. Okay. So the sunray hits Skabatha square in the eyes, and then she's blinded. She's flailing around.
Cool.
Clearly cannot see.
Wow. Nice.
Mavis.
Can you take an opportunity attack when you're blinded?
No.
Nope.
Not if you can't
No.
see the thing moving out of it.
Okay.
The man is gonna say, you know what? Fuck all, yo. And cast Bane on both of them.
Okay. Now that's saving throw.
Yeah, Charisma.
Okay. Alright, so first the scorpion. Bane. What does she need?
15.
15. I rolled a native. Yeah, she passes.
Okay.
And Skabatha. Charisma saving throw.
Mhm.
She rolls a 9 and fails. So.
Okay.
Okay.
So minus D4 to all attacks and saving throws.
Bane and blinded. All right.
Not a great day for her.
No,
Mhm.
she thought she was safe running off to her sister, Celeste.
I am going to hit the scorpion with my bow,
Okay.
hopefully.
All right.
24
24 hits.
for 7 damage.
Okay, 7 damage.
Good stuff.
And then I'm going to take a step over this way
Okay.
and use my bonus action with my whatchamacallit?
Yeah, your chalice.
Aura of Vitality.
Ah, right. Aura of Vitality. How much is that going to heal?
36,
5.
I think.
Who's that on?
Glister's the only one in your aura right now.
Yeah, Glister.
Okay. All right. So she heals 5 hit points and looks over her shoulder, thankfully at you. She's not the healthiest elf in the gene pool. Skabatha goes. Okay, and she turns to Glister and claws her. I'm class 15, maybe miss.
He's got Bane and Blind, right?
Oh,
Yeah, so that's minus D4 and
yeah.
disadvantage.
Oh, nice one. Okay, so I'll re-roll it. Actually, oh yeah, I'll have to re-roll it anyway. Oh, I've rolled twice. Oh no, that's alright. Ah, sorry. Try again. Okay, so the first claw attack misses. I better roll my d4. Yes, it does. And she tries again with the second claw. I'm just going to take the 2 rolls here. It'll roll twice. A 9 and a 10. The second claw misses as well.
Nice.
Nice one. Okay, so Skabatha's gone. She's going to back away down this passage, sort of feeling her way along the wall, copping a free strike from Glister. And Glista pulls out a dagger and stabs her.
With advantage.
Yep. Okay, and that's her. So Slapney, it's up to you now.
All right. So I see her run off down that hallway. I
Yep.
reckon. Excuse me. Bonus action, cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
After her. There.
All right.
Hit it. And smack her one.
Okay. Is
This
Zephyr,
is
is
coming.
Zephyr Strike's bonus action? Yep.
Bonus action, correct.
Okay. What are you hitting with?
A short sword.
Okay.
10, miss. And
Advantage is blinded.
oh yeah. Good point. Thanks. I actually get advantage on the attack anyway from him. Thanks. 22. That's better.
Okay.
So what's that? So I'll do an extra die 8 damage on this. So it's 7 plus. I'll roll it over here because it's easier. 14 damage.
Okay.
And with the second attack of his attack action, gonna grapple her.
Okay.
Grab her one.
All right. So.
The athletics roll. Oh. 26.
Okay. All right. So you've got her in a headlock.
So how far? Let me just check how far I actually moved then. It was 40. Okay. So, and then with just because he's got 20, his movement rate's doubled this round.
Yep.
Gonna drag her back over here.
Okay. Come here. All right.
Get over here.
Yeah. Scorpion. All right. You've dragged her back. Back into range of Glister's dagger. Okay.
I'll swing around so Ungo can get a nice free shot of her as well. Hold her up in the air.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So that would be the Scorpion now swings around on you, Mavis.
Yeah, bring the pain. I'm
Okay.
ready.
It attacks you with a claw. Hits armor class 19.
19. I'm gonna shield.
Okay. And that will cause it to miss, I presume.
Yep.
Okay. And what's your armor class with the claw?
20.
Okay. The second claw hits with a natural 20.
Ah. Always with the natural 20s.
Doing
My only weakness.
doing 18 damage.
Ow. Okay.
That's okay. Okay. So at last needed somebody to heal.
Yeah.
Yes.
And while it misses with the first one, the shield goes up. It grapples you with the second, and while you're sitting there grappled, the sting comes over the top and bam, hits armor class 16 and misses. Bounces off. Bounces off your shield.
Nice.
It's dripping with poison. You have fought a giant scorpion before as well, or you might have seen it. It skittered away, I think.
Yeah, I only said I
Okay.
think I was chasing after something else at that time.
Yeah, and with you grappled, it skitters back and drags you with it, Mavis. Back down the passage. Ungo.
Well, since I should have advantage on Gabbatha, I'll attack her for now.
Okay.
So I'll fire a short bow with the sharpshooter. 14 to hit. It's gonna miss again.
No, armor class 14 misses.
I really want to hit her. Let me go ahead and add the. Yeah, let me go ahead and add the D8. I gotta figure out what. How about 20? 20 gonna hit?
20 hits.
Okay. So that's gonna be 20 piercing.
Oof.
And is she medium?
She's medium, yeah.
Anthony, she medium?
Yes.
Alright, let me add the 6 extra damage as Fury of the Small.
Fury of the Small, okay.
So make that 26.
Okay.
And then I'll use the extra attack and do it again.
Okay.
Internet's going kind of slow. I hope that attack comes through. Maybe I should press it again.
It'll all come through at once now.
There we go. So I guess the first one, the 16.
Okay.
I think 17 missed earlier.
Yeah, 16. No, 16 hits her.
It does? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 19 more piercing then.
9.
Yep. And then I will move. I assume that it wasn't. What was that? 26, 19, 36, 45 damage. Okay. Pretty good.
Yeah, she's looking very bad. Very
and then I'm
badly
going to move over
now.
here to try to see what was happening to Mavis.
Okay.
And I'll kind of stop at the corner here so I can peek around the corner and just to see what's happening to
Okay.
him.
It looks like
If I can do anything to help
looks like
next
the
turn.
Scorpion's trying to drag Mavis.
Yeah. It's getting Mavis!
And when you look
Getting
around,
away!
when you look around the corner, you see that Mavis is not quite in the room beyond, but at the very end of the passage by that point. Glista goes. Let's see. Selenian Twin. Oh.
Okay,
Just
well,
say,
then
get
I'll
after
do it
get
in
after the Scorpion. I'll take care of this witch.
Okay. Selenian Glista disengages. 1, 2, 3.
She might need to.
4. Oh yeah, she's not doing the disengage action. She's just walking away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she gets to that there. So she's side by side with Ungo now, having dash there. Mavis.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
At second level
Okay.
at the Scorpion.
Okay.
So that's a Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Okay. 18.
Yeah, that saves. There's still half damage, I think.
Okay.
So it takes on success 8, so it takes half damage. Yeah. So
Alright.
46. So it's 3 and plus 1, so it's 13 by 2, 6.
Okay. Psychic damage to the Scorpion. Anything else you want to do?
Can I see someone? Yeah, Ango. I'll yell out. In your own time. No hurry. And I'll give inspiration to Ango.
Okay. Celeste.
All right. Is there room in between those two?
Not really, but you can still peek around the corner past. I think.
Okay, yeah.
What are you doing, Ungo? You're sort of straddling squares. Are you sort of taking cover and peeking, or were you about here?
I think you're muted, Ungo. He did say he was having internet problems, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that he said he was running around and having a look, but
Yep.
that's probably the closest. So
Yeah, so I'm
I'll say
gonna-
yes.
I'm gonna shoot at the Scorpion with my bow.
Okay, roll ahead. It's got a
Oh no.
pretty tough carapace. It misses. Ding! Goes flying off the side.
Okay, and then I'm going to use the Aura Vitality
Mm-hmm.
on Mavis
Okay,
So, thank you.
to heal 7.
nice.
Nice.
You could do this all day, Mavis. Just sit there in the claw.
Uh-huh.
7.
Skabatha. Now she's going to get a save against this blindness.
Minus the. Oh wait, I need to roll concentration check.
Oh, for the damage.
I got hit. Yeah, I got hit for 18, right? So that's 9 or higher.
10. I think it's 10 minimum.
10's minimum, yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Do I have a warcaster? I don't know. Let me just check my features. Nope. Okay.
So no more Bane?
Not one. Yeah, no more bane.
Oh, okay. So that was the skull and crossbones. And I'll see if she... So the target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, so it's still blinded right now. Ugh. Okay. And grappled by you, Slapney, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, well she's just going to try and melee attack you anyway. 2 claw attacks. And 10 misses, I presume.
Misses.
And the second one is an 11, and that misses as well. So yeah, she's flailing and scratching and scrabbling away, but can't get out. So Slapney, it's your turn.
How bad does she look?
Seriously injured, not critical yet.
Okay. Alright. Just gonna bash her one then with the sword.
Okay.
I'm holding her.
Okay.
That's what? 13 is probably a miss.
13's a miss.
Have another attack.
Her skin is like iron.
26 is probably a better chance of having
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
So that's going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
Then, as a bonus action, he's going to do his rabbit hop, just kind of across here, like that. And as he's halfway through his hop, he's going to, as a free action, drop what he's holding.
Okay. All right. So she goes sailing down into the...
Yeah, you like it.
into the orrery of tragedies. Let's see. She takes... Enderlin's room. She takes 4d6 bludgeoning damage from the fall, which is 9.
Roll like twice.
And she has to...
Yeah,
she
it would have been nice if it was the 18.
She gets lightning bolted. And her dexterity is horrible, so we'll see how she goes there. She gets a 6. And fails it. Oh, ugly. And takes 47 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. And similar to you, so she's still active and alive.
She's still going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Yes, she's still alive.
Okay. Gosh.
Yeah, she survived it.
All right. And he hasn't used his movement yet, so he'll just move around here with his movement. That'd be it for Slapney.
Okay. All right. The scorpion pulls Mavis further around the corner.
Hey, how about a dinner first?
Yeah. And it attacks you with a claw. Now is it's getting disadvantage? No, it's just you had shield up last time. Hit some cost 23.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 11 damage from the claw. Then tries to sting you. Missing.
Without the shield, it's 15. I see.
Yeah. So missing with the sting.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. Now, looking in this room, Mavis,
Mm-hmm.
it's creepy. There are puppets everywhere, mannequins hanging from the ceiling, just sort of suspended with floppy arms and legs and heads. Marionettes, wooden ones. The floor is strewn with old play scripts, and there's one bare table and another with a wooden chest with clawed feet. Deeper in the room you can see a wicker basket surrounded by miniature toy birds, and there's scores of hourglasses fixed to the walls. There's a hiss of falling grains of sand can be heard throughout the room. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you know,
lady.
go for it.
Lady, have you considered going outside? Like breathing fresh air, enjoying sun?
Yeah, make some friends.
Yeah.
Unko.
All right. So, do I have a shot on Scabatha, keeping in mind that I ignore cover?
Yeah, you can shoot at her, no problem.
All right, and I believe she's still blind, so I'm gonna roll with advantage and see if I can finish her off.
Oh yeah, I didn't roll her blindness save at the end of the turn.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, well.
She failed it anyway. She failed it anyway.
I should have been at advantage of one of my attacks too.
17 to hit.
Oh yeah.
For 16 piercing damage.
16.
Yep.
Takes her in the throat and she drops.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
It was like, finally! And then looking around this corner, I can see some of the scorpion. So I guess I can then turn and fire at the scorpion.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
All right. And since I'm at this corner and just peeking around the corner, before I shoot, can I use my bonus action to try to get hidden?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I assume that works. So then I'll get the advantage shot on the scorpion and blow my cover.
Okay.
And should I bother putting a D8 on that?
You have inspiration.
I used that inspiration already. I don't have any idea what this thing's AC is, but
I think you
it's
got
high.
another one, didn't you?
Yeah, just
a
last turn I gave you that.
couple of activations ago. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me use that inspiration then.
He inspired you from the claws of a scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
I was probably when I was trying to get my internet to work.
Yeah.
I was out of the room.
Yeah.
Well, that's only a 3. That gets me to 16.
16
I guess I'll let 16 go just to check. Does that hit?
16 hits.
Okay, good. So that's 17 piercing damage on the scorpion.
All right. It cracks through the shell and sinks in.
I want to use my movement and go down this tunnel.
Okay.
Going after Mavis. I'm coming, buddy!
Glister goes in as well, standing side by side with you. Both hands in a sort of power superhero move, and this sun ray goes shooting out to this scorpion. She can so she attacks with it. +5, but it misses, unfortunately. And that's her turn. Mavis.
She saves against everything I throw at her, but I haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna try Bestow Curse.
Okay.
It's
a good one.
Wisdom saving throw, and I would like to. Which one is it? Have her make a Wisdom saving throw at the start of each of her turn. If she fails, she then does nothing on that turn.
Okay.
But first, she needs to see if she's cursed at all.
Okay. She rolled an 18. Well, she rolled a 19. She gets -1.
Yeah, she saves.
Yeah.
Gotta curse those saving throws.
Although Scabatha didn't do well with hers, so it's balancing out. Anything else, Mavis?
No, I'm out of inspirations.
Okay. Celeste.
Okay, I'm going to run down the hallway where I can see Mavis and the scorpion, and I'm gonna shoot the scorpion with my bow.
Okay. Arrow goes off. Ooh.
The 23 hit.
Yep, the natural one
Nice.
last time was a tracer fire, and this one sinks between two plates.
Yes.
Oh,
For
another-
7 damage.
Nice. Okay. The scorpion's looking incredibly badly wounded, starting to twitch.
And then with my aura of vitality, I'm gonna heal Mavis again
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
for 5
Okay.
hit points.
Rabbit helps.
Slapney.
Okay, into the room here. I think. Can I get past? Yeah, sure. He's gonna move into here, rabbit hop over the top of these guys. That'll get him to. Hang on, let me go back. Should measure it. So that's his movement to there. Yeah, he could. Yep. So he's gonna move in, rabbit hop, and then move in next to Mavis
Okay.
and hit the scorpion. All right, we've got a 25 for a hit.
25 hits.
So for 7 damage. Second attack, 17.
Hang on, I'm just updating the... Oh, sorry, I was looking in the chat. How much did the first one do?
7.
Okay. The second one, what armor class does that hit?
17.
17, that sinks in as well, does damage.
5 damage.
Oof, okay. Still kicking.
That's it.
Alright. One claw comes out to you, Slapney.
Let's go.
Hitting armor class 18.
Hits.
Ooh, okay, it hits and does 8 damage. Grapples you, lifts you up. Now it's got you, Mavis, and you, Slapney.
Can't get anyone else.
Yeah, it starts to squeeze you, Mavis,
8 damage, wasn't it?
doing 8 to you.
8 damage.
Yep, and it seems to do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo with its tail, and because you're both looking pretty damaged, at least visibly. And 1 to 2, it's Mavis. Let's see, 2 Mavis, and the scorpion tail comes hurtling over and hits on.
That 8 damage. It was like an attack or something.
It's the claw. That's
Just
hanging.
the squeezing. Okay.
Yep. And the sting hits arm class 17.
I'm gonna shield it.
Okay, and that'll cause it to miss, I presume.
Mhm.
Okay, and it sort of scutters back over here, dragging Mavis and Slapney with it.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why it appeared.
No problem. Unko.
What does that do? Makes it... No reactions. Okay, that's not quite important. Well, shoot. I guess I'll shoot at it.
Okay.
Let me move into the room a bit here. Like over to there. And just fire my 2 shots at it.
Okay.
There's no advantage on this. I'll just do a regular shot. 23 to hit for 17.
Okay. The first shot gets it right between the eyes, and its shape shifts. Mavis and Slapney, you're no longer grappled as the claws go limp and turn it and shrinks down to Endlin Moongrave, who's she takes the opportunity when she does shrink down to shrink backwards, so there's a bit of a gap.
Cool.
Okay. Then just go ahead and fire her at her with the other bow shot.
Okay.
Let's find out what that does. Does 12 hit her?
Armor class 12 misses.
Okay. Then it looks like maybe I can step behind this wall here. Is that?
Yeah, there's a bit of an alcove there.
All right, let me hide in that alcove.
Okay. Just roll your stealth.
And then I'm done.
Okay. Whew. Glister.
Any sign of gleam?
No sign of gleam. Glister will come in and take a shot with her ray. I think moon ray. Yes. Okay, she hits. Selenian twin. And does 12 radiant damage. To Endelyn. And sort of turns to you and says, "What now?" And also the energy in her hand seems to sort of die down a little. Endelyn.
All right, Mavis.
Oh,
Okay. Maybe he's gonna crack his fingers a little bit. Start like. Oh.
the sun.
That's gonna be funny.
The sun ray hit Endelyn in the face, and she also looks blinded.
Wow.
Okay. First, I'm gonna cast Mother Image to create a image of a sun, like right here. Some nice, good 10 by 10 feet.
Okay.
Like a nice little ball of rapidly fusing gases, shedding warm sunlight into the room. And it's not gonna work, but I think it'll be really funny. I'm gonna moonwalk towards it.
That should work.
Yeah,
Putting Endelyn in your shadow.
basically. Yeah, I'm gonna moonwalk for a little bit, but then I'm gonna go into the alcove and hide because that's a concentration spell. I need to keep it up for another round.
You leave a moon in front of that sun? No.
That's next round because that's my action.
Okay. I'm just putting a sun there for you. Glister gets the idea of what you're doing, and she says, "I'm the sun. Do a moon."
Shush. I'll be hoping, bro.
Can't you see I'm working?
Yeah. I've dreamed of this moment for weeks. I have it all planned.
How big is this sun? What's your image size?
Like 10 feet radius?
Ooh.
Or maybe diameter. Let's say diameter. It's more manageable.
Okay. Alright. I'm just going to take the aura from Celeste away a little bit. Just so I can see this one. Okay. So that's you, Mavis, done?
Mm-hmm.
Celeste.
So I'm going to run up to Slapney.
Okay.
I'm going to use my aura as my bonus action to heal Mavis.
Okay.
Thank you.
For 9.
Oh, nice.
I'm then going to reach my hand out and touch Slapney and cast Cure Wounds,
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
healing him for 4. And then because of my chalice,
Yes.
I'm going to heal Slapney again for another 7.
Oh.
Wow.
Big
You're a
round.
lifesaver again, Celeste.
Yeah, I somehow turned into the healer.
Yeah.
Doing a good job of it as well.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
Cool. In that case, Slepney.
All right, that's jolted him with courage. He's going to Hunter's Mark, Enderlin. Get in there. She's blind, right?
Yep.
Yep. Hit her twice.
Okay.
Oh, that was a crit. So at an advantage. So 21.
Okay. 21 hits.
I'll just do the other attack as well now. Just get out of the way. Do this one at advantage. Oh yeah, that's a crit. That one. Nice.
Okay.
All right. So, maybe 2. No, maybe 1d6 plus 4. So the first one does 8 damage. Second one does. Oh, hang on, I've got Hunter's Mark as well, don't I?
Mm.
So the first one does. 9 damage.
Okay.
Second one, the crit does. It's going to do what? That's 6 plus another 3d6. Oh, that's terrible rolling. 14 damage.
Okay. Lots of ones.
Mm,
But you can
71.
you can see her health there. There's a mark for it.
Yep.
Endelin goes.
And he'll just then just step back out of melee with it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Actually, he'll step here in front of Celeste.
Okay. Endelin. She's blind.
She's in trouble.
She's in trouble.
Well, she doesn't know about the sun in the room.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
She can just feel all this hurt. Okay, she gestures to the ceiling. And no, she's going to get disadvantage for being blind. And there's no one really around. You should know if there was someone within 5 feet. So she's going to start to cast some sort of spell. She casts it, and she turns insubstantial. And goes smoky, and then is gone. Ungo.
Check here. See if I have any of that true sight dust. I don't think I do.
I think Celeste and maybe is the only ones that had some stuff.
Yeah. I guess I just
I have some.
want to search for her, like if I can tell if she's invisible.
Yeah,
and
you can
like,
do a
make
perception.
noise, or
you can do
No,
a
a
perception
perception
roll
was-
as your action.
Just search for her.
Yep.
I've got a. Slappy's got a Hunter's Mark. Is she still within 90 feet?
No. Okay, Ungo, you do your perception, look all around, and you can't see any trace of her.
Where'd she go? I guess that's it.
Glister runs over to the area and starts sort of slashing the air with her dagger.
Slap me upside. I don't think she's there.
Yep. Mavis, Celeste, we're pretty much dropping out of combat here.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you want to do?
Would Mavis recognize the spell? Him having dimension door?
No.
No. Okay.
You're pretty certain it wasn't Dimension Door.
Okay. But Hail Mary, I'm gonna dispel magic at the spot where she disappeared.
Okay. Just roll your dice.
Yep. So I'll put it in the chat. So that's d20 plus my spellcasting ability, I think.
Well, if it's third level or lower, just
spellcasting ability. Okay, so charisma.
Yeah.
Ability check.
Okay.
22.
So you fling out a powerful dispel magic, and some of the sand hourglasses just stop flowing momentarily before starting up a few moments later.
All right.
I'm gonna heal these guys while I'm here.
Yeah. How many? So you've done a few of these that last for a minute.
Yeah.
My aura of vitality. Is that what you're wondering?
Yeah.
That's gone now because I cast Cure Wounds last time.
It's concentration. It keeps going.
Oh, but doesn't it go away when I cast another spell?
Only another.
Only if the other spell is also concentration.
Only another concentration spell.
Oh, perfect. I will reach out and I will cast Cure Wounds on. I'll walk over to Mavis.
Okay.
If he's looking a little worse.
Yep.
And I will cast Cure Wounds to heal you for 7.
It's my hopes and dreams that are shattered.
And then with my Aura of Vitality, you will also heal another 7. And then with my Chalice, Slapney will heal 4. Sorry, Slapney. I thought it was going to be better than that.
That's all right. That's good.
I'm gonna run out here and see if there's any evidence of her in the other room.
Yeah. Okay. You run out and have a look, and you can see the goblins are gone, and Skevetha's body is still down there, impaled.
Okay.
I'm going to check the room we're in for the unicorn horn.
Yeah. Okay.
Snappy's gonna stand around. He's gonna maintain that hunter's mark just in case she comes back.
Right. Okay. Yep. Keep concentrating on it. Okay. I'll just get rid of the action music.
I don't know. Just in the throwing a fit, maybe it's gonna cause the sun in the room to implode into a supernova,
Okay.
explode, and then disappear,
Yes.
ending the concentration.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, what I was planning to do is to then cast Minor Illusion Moon, like
Yes.
half the size of it, halfway between her and the sun,
Yes.
like slowly move it in.
Yes.
I just do both the moon and the sun with major image, or silent image, or whatever that is.
Both are concentration, so can.
No, but I mean, it's major image, right?
Yeah, but it's one object or one creature.
Or a visible phenomenon. It's no larger than 20-foot cube, but an eclipse is a visible phenomenon.
All right.
Yeah, actually, yeah, makes sense. But I also wanted to do like the moon moving in and start playing Enter Sandman.
When the sand of an hourglass runs out, a mechanism that attaches to the hourglass will cause it to flip over. And there's a steady hiss in the room. There's a large glass-doored wardrobe with a jade eye embedded in it. And there's a cornice stands in the far side of the room in a wide alcove.
Right. Given how the door was giving us trouble, let me just have a look. I don't know. I don't have a detect magic or anything. But
Is that a chest in the top right corner as well?
Yes, there's a chest.
can anyone detect
I'm gonna
magic?
check out the wardrobe.
Okay.
I think I.
Looking at the wardrobe, there's a jade eye adorning. Actually, I've got a handout.
Oh, she's in there. It's like the doll's house again.
Yeah, but the dollhouse didn't work out because we smashed it, and she's still somehow with her life.
Yeah, we got our
I
eyeball.
want to try to find the unicorn horn.
There's an eyeball in here.
There's a handout.
It's coming.
Ah,
Ooh.
Oh,
So that's what we're looking at. You can see there's a
the
cornice
star.
with some stuff on it, a chest, a glass doored wardrobe, and scores of marionettes and hourglasses on the walls and marionettes hanging from the ceiling.
okay.
And if
So-
so the Celeste, you were looking at the wardrobe, and then we'll move
Yeah.
on to the other things. Jade eye adorning the wardrobe's cornice is closed.
I'm gonna check all around it, like underneath it and everything.
Yep, you look around underneath it, and it does have an underneath because it's on little feet. You can looking in the glass. Is an oval wooden frame.
I'm
You-
gonna look in the wardrobe.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So there looks like there's a large wooden frame in the back of the wardrobe, like inside it. There's also a marionette of a satyr in there. It looks like Noba.
Oh,
We should take this.
we should definitely take this.
mm-hmm. But yeah, but maybe before we touch some stuff, detect magic. If anyone could.
I do have detect magic.
You gonna cast it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cast detect magic, and just focusing on the glass doored wardrobe, the wardrobe is magical.
Anything else? Just the wardrobe.
No, the marionette is magical, and so is the frame at the back of it.
So can I see what kind of, like, what school of magic?
Yeah, divination on the mirror, minor transmutation on the wardrobe, and the marionette enchantment.
What's the wooden frame look like it's for?
Looking at it a bit more carefully, studying it, it actually rings a bell. You've seen a similar mirror to this one. This is actually exactly the same frame in
Labronas?
in Bavlorna's cottage.
Labronas. Yeah.
Also, I think they use this to talk, do they?
Could be. You didn't see them talking to one another, but the hourglasses are
Okay.
magical.
Yeah, they are. Okay.
Yep.
I checked this chest for any mundane traps.
Okay. It looks like it's got a sturdy built-in lock. Mundane lock. You don't detect any traps on it.
I just want to get out my magical dagger and try and break the lock.
Okay. Do you want to roll a athletics for me?
Not very good.
Right, you jam it in there and you try to sort of twist and force it, but the lock is inbuilt to the chest, so it's like got a keyhole rather than a padlock.
Yeah.
It looks like the dagger's not gonna twist it.
So what do you guys think about that wardrobe?
There's also a wicker basket as well with some stuff in it.
Have a look at that. What's in there?
You got that scepter? Does that scepter do anything? It's supposed to be a key, right?
Yeah, did that glow when I cast Detect Magic?
It did.
And what school of magic was it?
Abjuration.
Cool.
And does it look like it could be some kind of key? Or I noticed he called it his lightning scepter. So
Yes.
I don't know what
You're
that
not sure.
does.
It does have a curious end to it.
Sounds like something to do with the stuff downstairs. You know, all the light.
Or does the end match the chest?
No, it doesn't.
So we could
And
basket.
just out of,
walk over here.
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, just out of game. What time are we wrapping up today?
Oh, I reckon
That's good
we should be do this now, I guess. Just to give me an idea, it's just for next week though. What's the intention here? Like the next sort of steps? Because you could probably spend a fair bit of time investigating this room.
Well, I think that's
Well, we wanna-
probably.
Yeah,
Find the
I think that's
whore.
what we should do when we come back. Is keep looking through the room.
Okay.
No idea where she
that's what they're-
went. So.
No.
I definitely want to check out on Scabath's body.
Yep.
Just, you know, kick it around a little bit.
You can,
All those-
Mavis. You can do. You can do an Arcana check to see if you might determine what type of spell was cast.
Okay.
When you said before, you know, just did mention door. Do you recognise it? That would be an automatic thing.
7.
No, it's not something
We're not
that
a
you
smart bunch.
remember.
But she's definitely not within the, what's it called? The Hunter's Mark range, right?
No, she's not within range of your hunter's mark, Slapney, which I think is a mile or 10 miles.
No, I think it's only
Well-
90 feet still.
It's 90 feet to cast it, but I think it lasts until they die or the duration runs out.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Because
right.
it's supposed to give you advantage
1
on
hour.
survival checks to track
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
Oh, then that narrows it significantly what happened. Yeah.
Okay, that's-
Yeah, okay.
That's a bit of a high level spell, though.
yeah. So she's, what is it? Not hunter's mark.
Does Hunter's Mark work only if they're on the same plane of existence, right?
I'm just checking. I'm just calling it up.
Doesn't specifically
It
say
doesn't
that.
really say. Yeah. But, you know, if they're not within 90 feet, you're not going to know where they are.
Do you
I
want
don't think.
to cast? Put it in the chat.
That's not working because of my. Hang on a minute. Let me just cut and paste it. Ah. Hang on.
Oh, I've got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
I mean, I don't think it would.
And you have advantage on any wisdom perception checks you make to find it.
I think that range only affects the casting.
Yeah, I think it's just that 90 is about the casting.
So it's just on her till she dies or the time runs out or you choose somebody else.
Yeah.
So you can go and do a survival check to see if you can find tracks, and you would have advantage to do so.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm going to find much.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll try it. See if I can find anything.
Yep, advantage on your survival roll.
Oh, I
That's
see.
a 21.
Can also be just perception checks.
So you look around and look for any signs of markings, and you're pretty confident, or very confident, that she hasn't, say, turned invisible and skittered off somewhere. She would have left some marks.
Seems to have disappeared, truly disappeared.
Yeah. So Dimension Door is one way you can do that, and you've also seen Misty Step, but they all look different. Dimension Door, a portal sort of opens, and you sort of step through. Misty Step.
Gas.
Yeah. Well, she just became insubstantial. It wasn't gas. She didn't change her shape.
Yeah.
She looked like somebody beamed her up.
Yeah. She got
So hey, look, she became insubstantial.
Yeah.
And then disappeared or moved off.
No, she didn't move off. She became insubstantial slowly, gradually, until she got more and more more and more opaque, translucent, until she was transparent, and then gone.
Right.
Yeah, the only explanation is just gave up on living and she faded out from existence.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm
Well, we
satisfied.
can hope.
Yeah.
Maybe that mirror can help us find her.
Yeah, and we'll do all that next week. You can do some more.
Yep.
Then you can take longer, but you've at least killed another of the 3 hags and driven the other one off blind and pressed.
Nice.
I think you mean Ungo killed another hag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killed that first one with a knife.
Yes. I think Slapney killed this one, didn't he?
No, okay. I think I
I
threw
got
her
him with
down.
arrows.
Oh,
She looked up and said, "I'm still alive," and then I go and put an arrow right down.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Ungo the Hag Slayer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All
You
right.
gotta go for the hot trick.
It is late.
Yeah.
12:30 here. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you in a fortnight.
Yep.
See you guys.
Thank
Thanks.
you, everyone.
Perfect.
That's fun.
Great game.
See you next time.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Cheers, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Nights in white satin, lifelong fairy friend. Seek outside Vilna, a queen to defend. Hourglass Coven, 3 to abhor. You will need allies. Answer valor's call. Look above you. Yes, above you.